Hey guys, so it has been a while since I've done a video, and I've tried to make this video so many times and I've just run into so many issues. And so today I had a few minutes and I was like, okay, I don't care that my hair is not done. I don't care that, like, I'm not ready to do it. I haven't even gotten my thoughts together, but we are just going to make this because it has been a long time coming. So I am talking about why I quit SeneGence. So I started SeneGence, or LipSense, if you guys don't know what SeneGence is, the company that makes LipSense. I joined LipSense, or SeneGence, in August of 2016. So it was pretty new. It was still like gaining traction, and I loved it, and it was going good at first. But then as time went on, there were more and more things that I was just not liking about the products and not liking about the company. So I don't want this to be a bashing video. I'm not gonna bash on the company. I'm not gonna bash on the products. I'm just telling you guys my experiences. So just my personal opinion and what happened to me and what also happened to some girls on my team. So, okay, so let's start with kind of like what went on with me and the products, because I still get asked this all the time. So I loved LipSense when I first saw it. I actually didn't wear, sorry, my hair is like driving me crazy. I actually did not wear lipstick before LipSense. Like, I would try lipsticks here and there, but I saw LipSense and it blew my mind. Like, it is a very wowing product, right? Like, it really catches your eye. So it wowed me and I really liked it. I loved that it didn't move, yada, yada, yada. But the more products that I was trying, like, I did like them, but I didn't love them. So if you are someone that's looking for super long wearing makeup, like, it's true, it lasts a long time. But does it look better than other makeup when you first put it on? I don't think so. And also with the LipSense, like, over time, I started like it's like a very gimmicky product, and the novelty of it just started to wear off. Like, I would think, like, you know, a lot of LipSense girls say you don't have to reapply it. That's true, but if you want it to last all day, you have to reapply your gloss. So time-wise, it's the same as just applying your lipstick again or applying your gloss again. Does that make sense? So there were certain things like that that just started to keep like coming into my mind. I'm like, well, yeah. Or like they would say like, oh, well, it's kiss proof. And I'm like, okay, well, my husband doesn't like to kiss me with the gloss on anyway. So it's like all of those things that like grabbed me at first, I started to think about them more, and they didn't have as much weight. Like, I didn't care about them as much. Also, I kept seeing like all these gorgeous like matte lipsticks and these very creamy lipsticks, and I wanted that look, and LipSense just does not offer that look. Lastly, you know, there is that strong alcohol taste, which at first didn't bother me, but because people are like, oh, you get used to it. And while you get used to like the burn feeling, or that goes away, you're going to taste that taste. And so if that's not something you like, you're not gonna like it. So anyway, all these things kept popping into my head, and I kept getting people returning the product. Like, people were not loving it. Like, well, okay, a lot of people do love it. So there were people that absolutely loved it or like absolutely hated it. And I kept getting returns. Now this leads me to the company side of it. So I kept getting all these returns, but in the time that I was in the thick of the company was like the worst time of all. I've heard these problems have kind of gone away, but they were pretty bad. So you could not get a hold of customer service. It was absolutely impossible to get a hold of anyone to talk to. So for me, returns were impossible. You would try to return a product, and like, they wouldn't have that exact color in stock. So like, they would just send you some random color, which, I'm sorry, but if I returned a red color, I don't want a purple color. You know what I mean? Or I would just want my money back. Like, you couldn't just return something to get your money back. So I was running into that issue a lot. So I was having to hold on to these products that people didn't like, and then I would have to fulfill them with something else or their money back, and then I was totally out that money. That's things, I was losing money left and right with LipSense because you have to order your inventory, okay? And the way that they get you is like, okay, you have to order $1,400 worth of LipSense to get the best discount, which is 50% off. So I was putting this stuff on my credit card, and it was just adding up and adding up. And that can be really stressful for a lot of people. And so, yeah, you can order less, but then you're only making a smaller profit. So there was just a lot of stress around it as well. And then again with the company, me and some girls on my team were starting to notice that we were losing money, and we could not figure out where we were losing this money. So we did the math, and SeneGence was charging us distributors tax on top of our shipping and handling that's already a rake with the company. So we're paying shipping, handling, normal tax, and tax on top of the shipping and handling that we were paying. But it's not stated anywhere. Nowhere did it say that we were getting taxed on that. So I was losing this money, and yeah, it was small amounts, but if you're ordering a lot, you know, you're a business owner. You don't want to be losing money anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So those kind of things just kept happening. There was also the out of stock issues. Okay, and I get it. A company grows fast. They can't keep up with their growth. I get it, but it was out of control. Like out of control. They would have one color come in at a time, and then the whole company would be trying to order this one color, and the website was crashing, which I get that happens, but if that happens once, it shouldn't happen again. A company should be smart enough to know that they just need to broaden their, what is it called? They just need to add on to their, how much traffic they can take in. It's easy. My husband works in a company that they've had to do that on sales. You just bump up like the amount that the server can handle. That's all it is. So they do these things to create these hypes like, oh, if you don't get on, you're not gonna get it. And to me, that stuff's just bogus. So these things just kept happening, just piling onto each other. The last thing that I'll say that like really, really was the cherry on top was with the out of stock issue. Me and a few other girls on my team ordered a ton of a certain product, okay? It wasn't shipping. It wasn't shipping. We kept checking, wasn't shipping. Weeks and weeks go by. Again, you can't get a hold of customer service or anyone to let you know what's going on. You have all this money sitting on your credit card, and you guys, it went to 3 months out. I did not receive this product, okay? For me personally, my order was about $300. I had a girl on my team, $700, okay? They held our money for 3 months before they returned our money. We never got the product. Returned our money, no interest on top of it, no sorry, nothing, okay? That was like the cherry on top for me. So to me, I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm not loving these products. I'm not going to wear them just to sell them. That's not what I do. And then the company on top of it, it was just, I was done. It was not a great experience. I was going to be totally done with network marketing, direct sales in general, because it just wasn't a good experience, and I just didn't love it. And you know, I see these top girls, and there's even the top girls in SeneGence who will admit that they only wear the LipSense to take pictures or to go to their events or whatever. And like I said, I'm not bashing the product because I totally see a place for it. I wish I had LipSense when I was a dancer competing, like, you know, in high school and things. That would have been awesome. Or like, it's now the lipstick of Broadway, which I think is great. Like those, and there are people that still love it, and that's so good. Like, you go, Glen Coco, you wear that LipSense. But these were just my experiences. I think SeneGence has some great products, but as a whole, I just found myself wanting to try other things. They're not totally up with the trends of cosmetics, or I wish I had the products, but the packaging, like I'm a very visual person. I love things that are like, I love marketing and I love graphics and things like that. And the website, it was almost embarrassing to send customers to, or they would see it and they'd be like, what the heck is this 1980s website? Like there was even websites in the 80s, but you know what I mean. And the products too, like I had so many customers just not impressed with the packaging or the product, and they're like, I'm spending a lot of money on this. Like I want it to be like nice and I want it to be a beautiful thing. So I am just rambling, but I have just, all of these thoughts have been on my mind for so long, and I have had so many people message me about why I stopped, and those are the reasons why. I'm wondering, oh, was there anything else? Oh, there were just some weird limits too on what you could do. Like you could only discount a certain amount. People were constantly getting fired for compliance issues, and it's just a, which I get, like I get it, but it just wasn't for me. So that's why I was done. Like I said, I was going to be totally done with direct sales in general, but I actually found a new company. I'm not going to talk about that here because that's not its place, but I'll probably make a separate video about that. But anyway, I hope this was interesting to you guys. If you have any specific questions, please let me know. And with my previous videos, all of my thoughts and feelings in those moments were true and were real. It was never in me to sell something I didn't like. So in the time I was liking those things. But you know, as time went on, all of this kind of piled up, and yeah. So anyway, I hope, like I said, I hope this was useful. I hope people understand. I hope it didn't come off bashing. Like I said, these were just my personal opinions. So anyway, yeah, well, I love you guys. Thanks for always supporting me in everything that I do, and I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will talk to you later.